Customize ChatGPT to meet your own needs perfectly. In this video, we will look at how to build your own GPTs and turn them into powerful tools for everything that you want to do, achieve, or learn. Building your own GPTs is a plus feature. So in order to do this, you will need a ChatGPT Plus subscription. And I know in my last video I shit-talked ChatGPT Plus quite a bit, but this new update might just make it worth it. Let's have a look. When you are here on ChatGPT, of course you need the Plus subscription. You can just click up here on Explore. And here you can build your own custom GPTs. And this is great if you have very specific use cases and want to feed it your own data. I'll show you how you can do this perfectly for yourself if you want to follow something specific or want to tune it perfectly for your use case in just a moment. But yeah, whereas normal ChatGPT is more generalized, here you can very specialize it, which is amazing. So you just click here on Create a GPT, and then you are in this GPT builder here. Now here you have two options. You can either create it with just normal language, which is absolutely perfect for beginners, or you can click here on configure. We will look at that in just a second, but here with just normal language, let's make something funny here, something I started earlier but didn't finish. So let's just say, make me a GPT that acts as a pirate captain and refers to the user as matey. All right. And then the GPT builder will create this for you and ask you further questions on how you want to refine it. And I found the builder to be pretty good. So you can definitely use it as a beginner, get something good out of it. Here on the right side, where you see preview, here you can actually test your GPT. So here you can write certain prompts and test how good it works. When something doesn't work the way you want it, then you can specify it with the builder. And again, that works well. Sometimes you need to really talk to the builder for a while to really nail it, but it works kind of okay. So you don't necessarily need to go into the configure. Of course, if you are confident in doing that, it's probably a bit faster or better. But the builder is really, really good for beginners because you can, again, just use your normal natural language. So if you see that took a little bit of a while, but that's okay. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. Let's see what we now did here. So next it asks you for the name, came up with Captain Chatbeard. So I'm not so sure about that. Please suggest 5 more names. I'm not so sure. What do you think? Captain Chatbeard? Is that something we should do? Anyway, let's see what else he suggests. And you see this goes a little bit faster. Captain Sequel, Blackbeard's Oracle, Murder Muse, Captain Codebeard. I don't know, let's go with the second option. Let's go with number 2, Blackbeard's Oracle. Maybe kind of fun. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I choose the best option, or do you have a better name? Anyway, as you can see, you can come up with your own names as well, and then you just tell it to the builder, and the builder plugs it in. As you can see here, the ChatGPT builder will also generate a profile picture for you using DALL-E 3. And of course, you can refine that, or you can just upload your own picture if you want to. Okay, and here's the image. And I think that's a pretty good image. No, that image is perfect. That image is perfect. I definitely really like it. And again, I will show you later how to do more specific things, tune it, fine tune it for you. This is just getting used to how to use the builder. And then we look at configure and how you can really put in your own information and really fine tune it for your own use cases. And it's all pretty easy, so no worries. So as you can see, the builder will keep asking you follow-up questions to build out your GPT. So do you want it to interact with pirate stories, share life advice, or adventurous tales? I think life advice in a pirate manner is a good idea, right? Now it asks is there any specific topics that should be highlighted or anything that should be avoided. Doesn't really matter that much for now. As you can see in our preview window, we have here our picture. It's Blackbeard's Oracle. And he says, I'm a pirate captain sharing tales and advice in matey. And then here you have a few populated answers that you questions that you can use. So let's just say, share some pirate wisdom with me and test our GPT here. All right, and here we go. You can pause and read through that if you want. It's just to test it and look at it. And now if something in the text is that you don't like, then you would tell the builder to make it differently. So for example, maybe you don't want an R at the end, then you say you should always say, I don't know, whatever at the end, whatever you want. Or other things. Now let's look at this configure button here. So here you can see everything that the builder does is populated here now. The name, description is what he just set up there. In the preview, when we go back here, what he says here, you can populate that yourself if you want. And here in instructions, the builder put everything in that we told it to do. So you can also populate that yourself, but I found that the builder works pretty well. But I would still recommend when you build your own GPT to read through that to be sure it does exactly what you want it to do. And you can also specify it here a little bit. If you have worked with ChatGPT before or with AI in general, or have seen any of my videos about it, you should know that the most important things are being specific and giving context when building these instructions. So this is what this is for. And the next thing down here is that these are the pre-questions that you see here, the preview questions, and you can change them into whatever you want. So let's say, yeah, whatever you want, just as an example. And then you can see down here, I changed it here and it immediately changed it to whatever you want down here. So yeah, as you want. And now here comes the real power of building your own custom GPTs, which is uploading your own knowledge. And for that, I also always recommend here in the instruction box to type something in like, always refer to my own uploaded knowledge base. So it always refers to what you wanted to do. Down here, you can also enable web browsing, DALL-E 3, and also code interpreter. I would always enable all of them because where's the harm? They might as well be enabled. But let's look at uploading your knowledge files now and at a few specific use cases, how you can really make the most out of your own GPTs. So here we are back at the creation window, and as you've probably seen before, I've already created my own GPT. Here's a toxic relationship guide, with my own knowledge base, and it works quite well. So this is for my coaching, where I mainly help people through toxic or narcissistic relationships. Oops, I didn't want to click at that. I wanted to click here on edit. When you click on edit, you can always change it later on. Oh, it didn't update the picture. Well, anyway, when you go here on configure, again, you can upload your own knowledge base, and I uploaded here knowledge from my coaching, general healing from toxic relationships, advice that I personally give, that I give my clients that I work with, and then here deeper knowledge, deeper understanding of codependency and trauma bonding, so that this GPT really knows what it should be talking about when talking to people who are going through trauma bonding, toxic relationships, and it draws all of that from my PDF, from my knowledge base. I also adjusted the questions down here a little bit. They were already pretty good. But for example, when I asked now, how can I start healing from codependency issues? It will start, obviously it still has its own knowledge base, but it will start pulling a lot from my PDFs here, from my knowledge base, and give it out here, which is really amazing. And like this, you can really specify what you want your GPT to be and really build it out in a way that you want to have it. Now, I haven't tested that much with it yet. For now, it looks fine, but maybe there are a few issues later down the line when you have very long chats that it doesn't properly refer back to it anymore. That remains to be seen, but at least this is an amazing start, and for now it works pretty well, and I'm very impressed with this. So you can really build powerful things with that. Let's look at a few examples here now that you can use for yourself. All right, first just a few ideas, and then we go into building one of these, and I show you what you can do. First of all, you could build a GPT that specifically is your personal fitness instructor with all of your knowledge base from the fitness instructors that you like the most, that you follow the most. So it has all this knowledge base and gives you specific tailored advice based on that. Or the same for nutrition, with the nutritionists that you like the most and follow the most. Or you could build a GPT that helps you to grow on a specific social media platform with the exact knowledge base from the social media instructors that you like and follow the most. Or you could build a GPT that is gamified and plays a game with you, maybe a text dungeon game with different choices, things like that. And you can easily do this. Again, you click here on Create a GPT, then you put in here your custom instructions. But for the knowledge base, what you can do, so let's say you want to build your own fitness instructor with the exact knowledge base of the fitness instructor that you follow. Now, I don't know where you get your instruction, your knowledge from, but my guess would be probably you get a lot from YouTube. So what you do is you just go to YouTube, then, I don't know, let's say, best gym routine for beginners. Whatever it is, this is just an example. You go to whatever is good for you. 2.1 million views sounds good, so we just click on that video. And then what you do is you come on down here, click on more, scroll down, and then you can here click on show transcript. You get the transcript up here, you just copy that, pull it all the way down, so you copy all of it. And now this, what you copy, you paste into a new document. So let's just do that real quick here. All right, I just now pasted it in a document and then I exported it to a PDF. Then you just click here on upload files. And where do I have it? I have it here on YouTube, building personal FTP, and then you can just upload it right there. And then it always refers back to your knowledge base. Of course, you want to give as custom instruction, always refer back to my given knowledge base. This is definitely what you want to always give when building your custom instructions. So it always refers back to specifically what you give it. But like this, you can just collect all the transcripts or all the information from whatever instructor you follow, and then you can put that into ChatGPT and have your own GPT give you exactly whatever you want. It's basically like chatting with the videos of your instructor. If you don't know something, if you have questions, just ask your GPT and it will give you the answer based on the knowledge from that instructor. The same for YouTube growth or Instagram growth or whatever social media growth or for nutrition or for whatever you can think of. I think that's an amazing use case and I cannot wait to test it more. So go out there, play with it, have fun with it. I think this makes a Plus subscription totally worth it now. Now, a few more things that you can do here is down here to additional settings. You can use conversation data in your GPTs to improve models. You can toggle that off. If you want, then your data is not used to train ChatGPT generally. And then you can also click on actions here. And here you can use Zapier to connect your GPT with all kinds of different applications. Now, I have not done this yet, and for now it goes a little bit over my head. I just wanted to mention that this is possible. All right. Now, if you want to watch the video where I talked about the issues with ChatGPT Plus, some of them which have been resolved by now, watch the video right over there, and I see you in the next video.